Unions, relationships, and a free webinar. First of all, my husband had it was an all-class, I think most of the class, reunion this weekend. And he has kept in touch with some of these friends since he went to elementary school. Now, his graduating class from high school was a lot smaller than mine. I think there were 200 or 300 people in his graduating class. In mine, there were like 1,100. So it was a lot different in the way the relationships that he kept up with. But one thing that stood out was that he has kept up with those relationships. He has called them, kept in touch with them, and there's a whole group of other guys that he's kept in touch with too, a lot through sports, but also with golf that he drives down and meets pretty much every week. And that was something else that we went to this weekend, is we went to a wedding. And it ended up being this high-end wedding, but most important wasn't the money and all of everything else that was involved, but it was the relationships. And to see these guys that were still kidding around and remembering all of these things happening, this is so wonderful to see, and how important that is in our lives, is keeping those relationships, no matter when they happened, whether they were back in our younger years, or whether they're with our business or our church or our community, is to keep up with those relationships. And that was just a really great example to me, and how much work it takes, but how important it is in our life. Also, I have a little free behind-the-scenes webinar, and this happens on August 1st. If you sign up for it, even if you can't be there live, I will be doing this live, going behind the scenes, showing you how I put a lesson together, how I format it, how I store video, how I store the audio, everything. So you will get to see that, a rare look. I don't do this often, of my Hero Mountain Summit, as I'm still putting that together. That starts, of course, August 7th, but it's a rare look, and on August 1st, to be able to look there with that free webinar. You can also access it for a full week afterwards if you can't be there at the live webinar. So the link is in this post, so make sure that you get your spot for that, and you get access to that replay. You can watch it as much as you want. It'll be interesting for many that are interested in putting courses together, at least my method, which is a little different than a lot of other methods. So I encourage you to do that. Connect with me on my newsletter, goalsforyourlife.com/newsletter. Again, goalsforyourlife.com/newsletter. Deborah Johnson speaker, DJ Works Music. You can get a hold of me a lot of other places. And I'll look forward to being with you again next time.